Okay, well, let me knock this out real quick. No, this is not Elite Dangerous. Well, first couple minutes of this is because I have to show this. This is about a minute and a half of me getting interdicted by some random bot. And this, I'm flying, what is this, the Type 6 cargo, the Type 6 cargo ship. This is the weakest ship in the entire game. Only good for one thing, it can move about, if you upgrade all the cargo hatches, it can move about 96 tons of cargo. It's good for that. Aside from that, absolutely no weapons. I have the shields up. I got the armor upgraded as far. I got the military armor on it. I don't even bother with the weapons. This is the only kill I'm ever gonna get in this ship, and I got it by ramming the guy. And this is when he knocked me out of hyperspace. I was spinning around. He just happens to be coming right at me. Steered into him. Didn't even think I touched him, but he skimmed off the top of the ship and blew up. Only time I ever killed anything in that ship. It's got nothing but 2 small hard points. There's nothing you can put on that ship that's worthwhile. Turrets are a waste of time. You can only, small turrets, they're worthless. And anything else, you've got to be pointing at the thing you're shooting at. And one thing I do not want to be doing in that ship is moving in the direction of anything attacking. Absolutely worthless. No, do nothing but run away in that ship, which works. I mean, I don't have to. It's a cargo ship. It's not for fighting. It's for moving cargo. That's what it's for. If you want to kill stuff, you get a different ship. That's what you do. Which I eventually did do. I was gonna get the Type 7 cargo ship, and I probably should have, but I got out to where I was gonna buy this stuff at, and they had a federal dropship sitting there, and I don't really have a huge need for that. I really just want to move cargo, and the Type 7 would be better for that because it would move twice as much cargo. I could move about 200 tons in that thing once I upgraded it. But I decided, I gave in to temptation and got the dropship, and then found out that it cost out the ass to upgrade the thing. Everything on it is expensive. I couldn't even afford the first rate stuff. I had to settle for the second grade stuff, and I'll just have to run a bunch of missions so I can upgrade it the rest of the way. Is all. But it's got enough power on it to where I can. It's got enough power on it to where I can have a bunch of weapons on it. Well, it's got two gimbaled multi-cannons, two gimbaled beam lasers, and a plasma accelerator. Not the most expensive plasma accelerator, but it's definitely got a plasma accelerator. That'll be interesting.
I've got the orb.
And a couple of shield boost units I was able to throw on there, and a frame shift drive interdict device, and a cargo scanner. So if I really want to, I can take some of these missions where they want you to go out and kill somebody. But I can't take those up to this point because you got to have all this other shit. No idea how to use that stuff, but I've seen videos of people using frame shift interdicts, so I guess I can figure that out. It doesn't look too difficult. I'm sure it's quite basic. But for now, I'm just gonna keep running a whole bunch of cargo because this thing will hold marginally a little more cargo than the Type 6 did.
I'm on your team.
Well, it will, because when I bought this thing, I come to find out that the station I was at did not have the 32-ton cargo frames. They only had the 16s and the 64s. So I ended up short. I had to put a 16-ton in the 32-frame slot. 32-ton frame slot. So I'm about 16 tons short. Or thereabouts. But those things aren't expensive. I'll probably the first thing I'll have to do is just do a search and find some place that has the cargo frame I want. It's not crucial. I'll get by without that for a while. Main thing is I need to go back, and that's what I should be doing now instead of recording this. I should be just running more cargo missions. Oh well. This really wasn't indulgent. I don't need this at all, you know. I mean, I can run cargo all day. I can run cargo 90% of the time without any problems. I don't need all these weapons and shit on there for that. Of course, that other time is more challenging because you're gonna. Well, I mean, you can run 50 missions and run cargo and have nothing but bots to deal with, and then that one other time you're gonna run into 2 human players flying their expensive pythons and jumping all over you. Yeah. Oh, come on, I can't believe I missed that. Wow. He's probably gay, he's coming after me again. Yeah, that's Polish in that Viper. Yeah, I'm sure he prefers the Manta, but... Okay. Yeah, still nothing incredibly interesting to post on that other game though. I play it basically all day long whenever I get a chance, but it's basically the same thing all the time. You know, pick up a load of cargo, run it over here, drop it off over there, hope nothing happens on the way, and that's about it. Which is enough to keep me interested. I still have no idea how I'm gonna make the level 5 government official rank though. I gotta move 10,000 units of propaganda to make that. I don't see how it's possible. Unless I just pay to bypass the half-hour wait between every load. And since the fee to bypass that wait goes up with your rank, I suspect that by the time you get to level 4 there, it's going to cost half a million bucks. And at that point, you know, well, you can do that. You can only do that so many times before it becomes more expensive than the money you're going to get at the end of the week. You get what? You get $50 million at the end of the week. Well, I guess you can pay to. I guess if it's a $500,000 to skip the half hour, I guess you can do that 100 times. And then you're breaking even. It's not worth the effort. I mean, look at all the time you put into this. It's ridiculous. There must be another way. I suppose. The best I've been able to come up with is basically just park at the control station, pick up your first load, and either wait, like if you're not going to play the game, then just wait half an hour and then turn the game on long enough to pick up your next load. Or if you're playing, take like one mission and make sure you get back in half an hour in time to pick up the next load. And after a couple hours, you got your hold filled up with this propaganda, and then you can drop it, and then you can fly over and drop it off and fly back and do the next thing, and basically make money in between. I mean, I'm not totally stuck on just making money all the time and everything, but you know, you got like a half an hour to kill every time. And it's not a huge amount of time, you know. It takes some time to get from one system to another and back again. Oh god. Yeah, it was inevitable. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose this one, I think this was the night I was playing here, and there's a fair number of people in this match, I think. I think this was the night all these people were sitting on the chat and they were remembering the handles of all the players they remembered from years past playing this game. And it's amazing how many there were. They come and go. I probably couldn't remember 3 of them if I put an effort into it, but when I hear them, I remember them. Oh, where are they now? Well, Could be the same. Could be the same bunch of people that are playing now. You just use different names. I don't know. I'm not gonna make that, am I? No way. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Oh, the flood node's going out. We got to go back and get that. All right. Oh my God. Yeah, I seriously need to win the lottery. They're trying to kill me with overtime again. This is their busy time of the year. Well, fuck, 6 or 7 months out of the year is their busy time of year. God, there's like 3 months in the middle of the summer when I get to work normal hours. Sometimes. It's ridiculous. I figure, you know, what I figure is, you know, it's not an accident, you know. They're doing this on purpose. I mean, because they could hire the people to get the work done. They could do that. No, what's going on is there's been a conscious decision made that it's more what you call economical to just work us the hell out of overtime all the time. Especially when they're not being especially generous with the pay. I mean, they're within the law. The pay is within the law, but the law is not really all that much concerned about where overtime's concerned for most people.
I have the orb.
Yeah.
Defend the prime node. Blue core is secure.
Ah, well. What do you want? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose this. We are marginally behind at this point. Oh God, there we go. About 9 minutes left to go on this. What am I reading now? Galactic Center. I started on the Galactic Center series, which is apparently from the late 70s, early 80s so far. It might have stretched off into the 90s by the time it gets done with it, because there's about 4 or 5 books in it as far as I know. It's not too bad. You can see the progression of ideas from the old days up to the 90s and the 2000s. You know, the kind of things that show up in science fiction books. In this case, it's machine intelligences wanting to wipe out animal civilizations because they're dangerous, so on and so forth.
Red core is vulnerable.
And the Earth coming out into this from its modern age into the age of space travel and all that. It's not too badly done. And they do the standard model gratuitous sex scenes all over the place. Oh, come on, you don't need to do that.
Red core is under attack.
He's going to drive right in there.
Red core is secure.
I don't think he's going to last long. Probably not. There goes our orb. We got our prime back. Oh, yeah, there's an EMP mine right there. He must have laid that right before he showed up to the core. Yeah, I'll take the time out and knock that out. This really feels like a waste of time when you're doing it, but it's a good thing to do, because that implies a huge amount of trouble. Okay, since they're heading for probably the enemy prime or center, I'm going to go, well, he might be going for no, he's going for the prime. There's somebody, but they're trying to get me out. Okay, we got that out. Let's go for the enemy prime. Well, no, let's go for the core. Absolutely, that prime's probably going down before I get in there. I missed the jump. Let me suicide this out. Kill nobody. And die before I can put it. Oh God, that's. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea in this game not to waste time. You know, you don't want to dither around, because in the few seconds it takes you to decide which way to go, somebody's going to kill you. Pretty much. Whatever it is you think you need, needs to get done, you need to do it, and not sit there and think about it too much. Because you really don't have that much time. Somebody's going to shoot you. Okay.
Attack the enemy prime node.
I don't know, man. Maybe I should just play music over this or something. I really want to get this over with and get back to this game. I've got to go run some more cargo missions to pay for this ship.
Blue core is vulnerable. Grab your orb.
God, I can't believe how expensive this thing turned out to be.
Blue core is
The ship itself wasn't that much, but then the upgrades, my God.
Defend the prime node.
I should have just gotten the cargo ship.
Defend
Of course,
the
I could
prime
just sell the
node.
thing back and get the cargo ship. I could do that, but I don't think I'm going to.
Enemy orb carrier down.
This is an opportunity to to pick up some of the other missions I haven't been messing around with. I have been kind of wanting to do a little bit of that. I could do some piracy if I wanted to, but not really into that. I could use it to take out some of the enemy ships. I could go into enemy territory. I could do the missions where I could do the undermining missions. Yeah, that's where you where your empire has decided that they want to expand into a system that's owned by somebody else. Well, you can go in there and shoot down their security ships, and then you get credit for that, and you do enough of it, and the system becomes undermined, and that opens them up for preparation. And I assume that opens them up for preparation and expansion, so then your empire can move in. I could do those missions, because I know a lot of people do them. Well, there are a lot of people in bots. Yeah. I need to get away from there. Okay, he didn't get me. Okay. He was going after that nemesis anyway. What is there? Something. Probably a spider. Okay.
I've got the orb.
Mainly just going to do cargo for a while, though, I think. Oh, there's another guy over there. Was he kneel down over there? He's not going to pop his head out for me. Where'd he go? Well, there goes our orb, anyway. Are we going to cap? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Yeah, the blue orb is in there. That's why I was covering. Yeah, okay. And then we lost the center. Let's see if there's any blue show up in here. Well, it looks like we can get the center back, so maybe we can recover from this. Here comes the blue orb. Where is he? He's probably coming from on top. It doesn't matter. He's going to cap. Nope. Is he gone? He's still there. He'll cap. Our orb's on the way. Blue shooting down the flood. Our orb just realized that the center went down and turned around. Maybe we can get the flood. Nah, probably not. In any case, I don't worry about the flood so much. I'm more worried about that center going down. I want to stop that. I don't want to stop that from happening. They got the nemesis out of there. So we can shoot this down before somebody nukes our prime or something. Okay, recovered the center. They did get the nemesis out. He'll probably show up again. There's some kind of fighting going. That's the nemesis coming in. There's a blue orb coming in. There he is. Dragged him, but he'll be dropping in out of the sky here shortly. Completely messed with the arrow. Now we got him. Oh, the blue orb's on the ground. Somebody suicided on it. Okay, so we're good for the moment. Okay. Alright. I've decided oh god. Yeah, camper for that. Yeah, okay. I am actually hitting shit with a black cannon, and it could be that it could be that I decided recently. I think I shoot better if the oh, there it is.
Grab your orb. 2 minutes remain.
That was a waste of a nuke. Trying to get it through the door. No, I think somebody shot it down, if I remember correctly. And got headshot by fun. Those magical headshots he gets. Oh my god. You think he ever gets accused of using an aimbot? Yeah, I suspect he does get accused of that once in a while.
Defend the center node.
Not by me. I don't suspect anybody. If he was using an aimbot, he would have been kicked. He would have been banned a long time ago. I'm pretty sure, because we do get admins in here. There's that nemesis. We do get admins in here that are pretty quick to ban people if there's anything going on with them, and from all reports, aimbots are not hard to spot on spectators. So.
1 minute.
I suspect. Oh God, there's. Let me jump past this guy because I really need to go over there and get that. Oh, and Dark Walker's covering it. Okay, managed to evade him. Let me just cap because I'm down to 32 points and I'm not going to be able to hold it. Okay. Somebody else got Kraylan. He's going to go in there and try to cover the prime, which he needs to. We've also got a problem with the flood,
30 seconds left.
which I'm ignoring. That's probably what's going to kill us right there is the flood, because we're going to lose that flood. Well, I'm screwing around trying to hold this prime down. 19 seconds on that flood. It's too late for me to get over there.
10, 9,
well, I could take this thing and try to go over there, but they're going to... Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, we saved it. Alright.
3, grab your orb.
And now the prime's going down. Yeah.
Defend the prime node. Overtime.
This is a pretty desperate situation. You know, you can pretty much see we're going to lose this, but... Worst games than this have gotten turned around before. If you get lucky, you know, and somebody joins your team, or somebody who's terrible quits the team.
I have the orb.
That can make all the difference. There's some blue up on top there. If I got the black cannon, I might be able to lob one up there and get a Hail Mary kill on him. Nope, missed him. Is he in there? He's still up there. Yeah, okay, we got him. That was Polish. Oh, Blue Orb just walked in and took it. Okay. Well into overtime. And cores are ticking down, and we own less than half the map, so yeah, that's definitely gonna kill us, definitely. We'd have to take the center and probably the enemy prime to win out of overtime. It's not likely to happen. Our orb is, somebody's got it, but I don't think he's going to get anywhere with it. He's heading toward the center, which is where he needs to go for sure. He's down. No, we got the center, amazingly. And the blue orb is stranded.
Grab your orb.
Knocked him off his shit. Oh, that was bar on that board. Okay.
Grab your orb.
Got on his board at the wrong time for sure. Okay.
I have the orb.
Alright. Yeah, I'm shooting pretty well here.
Attack the center node.
Okay, and... yeah, it's looking pretty bad. I probably should have just went ahead and gone for the center. But being in overtime, it's just as important to hold the flood. And it's the number of nodes that you hold that matters. And right now we don't hold none. Except for the prime. Now we got the flood back. Need to move that orb to center. Rapidly running out of time. We could still pull this out just barely if we... Nah, but we're not going to. We just lost our prime. That's pretty much going to kill us right there. There's a shield on that prime for several seconds. If I just ran forward, I would die before that shield was down. And that's going to do it. Okay. And now I'm going to post one more of these. That's a real good lineup there. That's about as good as it gets. Amazing these people still turn up to play this game. Ah! If they ever finish developing Unreal Tournament 4 and giving it a warfare mode and some vehicles, I'd probably switch to that. As it is, it's the Unreal Tournament 4. It's a great game. I love it, but I just don't have time to play it anymore. Not right now. I'm still playing this thing, and I'm stuck on this spaceship game, which is basically a huge time waster. I guess that's the trend in games these days. They give you these games where, you know, nothing much happens, but it happens for a long time, you know. I guess I'm on the blue team this time, am I? Yes, I am. And, yeah, Nightshade's up there. And then chase him down, finish him off. That's Polish in that nightshade. Is that our nightshade? I'm not sure what that was. I'm busy heading towards. Oh, looks like we're dominating the map right now. Let's support the flood a little bit. The red orb's coming in. Well, forget that then. Let's go take out the enemy prime. Blue orb just went by. He's going after the enemy prime, but the center went down. Gonna totally miss this clown. This is from yesterday, actually, or the day before. Yeah. I think I had another day of recordings from last weekend, but I think I accidentally deleted them. I do that a lot. Forget to turn on the recorder when there's an amazing match going on. That one too. Ooh, I did finally upgrade my video card. I got another stupid move. I got me a GTX 980. You know, now that the GTX 980's been out on the market for about what, 2 years? It's been about 5 years, hasn't it? 10 years? Yeah, it's been about 10 years that GTX 980's been out. I went and got one, and yeah, I'm sure that Nvidia is going to come out with their new model probably the day after tomorrow. But yeah, I got me the GTX 980. I think I'm on top of the market there. I think I'm at the top of the curve. Absolutely. But I got in a big hurry about it because I had some Bitcoin money. I'd been doing some mining for a while, and finally gave it up when the difficulty got so high that the electricity cost more than what I was getting out of it, and and it just sat there for a while, and then suddenly in the last week or two, the price of the Bitcoin started going up again. So I looked at it and I said, "Oh, I've got about 1.5 Bitcoins here that have been sitting there for about, good God, months, and now they're worth about what, $500-600. Tremendous. Well, I have to spend that right away. Yeah, absolutely." So looked in there, and if I'd waited another day or two, it's possible I could have got me a 980 Ti. But I did not trust the price of Bitcoins to keep going up, and it might still not be high enough to where I could get a Ti. But I've been through this before, because I remember the price was up a month or two ago, and I decided, oh well, let me wait a while and see if it keeps going up, and it went right back down again. You know, because Bitcoins, I don't know if they're a bad investment or not. You know, I have no idea what Bitcoins are going to do long term. I can see the utility of them. They make a lot of sense to me, but I don't know how long it's going to take to catch on. You know. Also, I have some concerns about Bitcoins where the government is concerned. You know, because you think about it. You know, you got this currency out here. You got this currency out here that's not regulated in any way, not taxed in any way, not tracked in any way. You can use it to move. You can use it to move large amounts of money, like overseas with complete anonymity. You think the government could have some issues with that? Yeah, I could see where maybe the government could have a few questions about that at some point. In fact, I'm very surprised they haven't raised a few questions about it already. And if they ever did get a huge bug up their ass about it, I could see where that could be major problems with the whole Bitcoin concept in general. Although, on the other hand, there again, too, I'm not entirely sure what the government could do about it, you know? Because if they decide they're going to stamp their little feet and say, well, we can't have these Bitcoins in here, you know, what the fuck are they going to do, you know? It's nothing but data on the net. What are you going to do? You're going to bug everybody and say, are you passing Bitcoins here? No, how the hell do you know? They're just numbers, asshole. Well, oh well. It's an interesting idea, but you know, I suppose they could definitely stop banks and retailers from accepting them, which would be problematic if you had this currency out here, you know, that was good for absolutely nothing because you couldn't spend it anymore. Is that Fun Times in the Nemesis? Yeah, it is. I think we won this because Coachy Loco was on the other team and he was misusing the orb as he sometimes tends to do. He's been a little bit more communicative here as of late. I actually heard him speak in English to the admin the other day. He was pissed at the admin because the admin actually kicked him for sabotaging the team he claimed he was doing. Because he kept grabbing the orb and running to the flood with it, regardless of whether running to the flood was a very good idea. Which you know, that kind of thing does tend to lose your team a lot of games. Because if you grab the orb and run it to the flood every time, what's going to happen is that you're probably going to lose the entire map, and then you're prime, and then the other team is going to win. This is the detailed analysis. Well, Coachy there has been doing this. Well, whenever I've seen Coachy play, this is what he always does: is he grabs the orb and goes straight to the flood every fucking time. Including when it's an incredibly bad idea to do that. And
attack the center node.
We kind of had a long discussion about that during the game the other night. You know, says, well, you know, I think he's doing this on purpose. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't think he's doing it on purpose. I think he honestly thinks that's the way to play. You know, I can see that happening always because you know, not everybody learns at the same rate. You know, some people, you know, they just get in here and they just wail away and they don't really know what they're doing, but they got a vague idea that that's the thing to do. You know, they want to cap the orb. They want to cap the flood. That's what they want to do. That's what they think needs to be done. But you know, it just comes from not understanding the game. Is all. I think that's what's going on. I don't think he's being malicious or anything like that. Who is that? Is that Beast? This guy killed me like 15 times with that shock rifle. It's annoying. Yeah. I didn't think it was necessary to kick him or anything, but yeah, it's definitely annoying. And I could see how an admin could definitely get the impression that he was sabotaging. I don't think, strictly speaking, he was, but I think it's possible. They might have communicated to him that, you know, they'd prefer him not to be doing that, because it seems to me on later matches I saw him making an effort not to do that so much, just not taking the orb at all. You know, just not taking the orb in general. Letting other people take it instead. I think it would be awesome if he changed the ways and started running the orb properly. And I don't think he thinks he means he's dense or anything. He's just, you know, not aware of that. I've tried to explain how to run the orb to people, and it's incredibly simple, and yet I have trouble describing it to them. You know, well, you just take it where it needs to go. Yeah, okay, what the hell does that mean? Take it where it needs to go. Okay, I think it needs to go over here. No, not in this case. Well, you know, where it needs to go is a matter of the situation. You know? Obviously, in this case, it needs to go to prime, right? You know, you don't have to think too hard about that one. We've got an extra man here, and we're losing. That's great. Yeah, let me get the walker here. The last ditch defense. It's not the perfect defense because they can. Okay, let me get him in. It's not the perfect defense because obviously they can just fly in from the other end there with their Viper, and the only way I could get them there would be to drop out of this and try to aggro them. And if you drop out, there's not too many places you can go to get a good shot at the guy. You got about a half a second to hit him, and then he's behind the gondola, and you can't really hit him anymore. The other thing I don't like about the walker is that when we do get our prime back, ideally I could get out of this walker and get out on foot and do something more useful, but I'd rather not. I don't really want to get out of the walker and leave it unmanned over by the core so that somebody on red can wander over there and steal it. seconds, which isn't incredibly likely, but it could definitely happen. So I ended up taking this this forward position with it, because this is the next place to go with the walker if they do get the prime back. But if it's the kind of match where we're not going to hold the prime, I immediately have to back up and go back to the core and try to hold it. And I'm not going to live. Well, I guess I will live. I guess I won't die immediately. Yeah, and if I don't get back to the core right on time, there's going to be people getting up to the core behind me. I think I'm just about in position. Okay. Oh, that's going to finish me off. Yeah. Okay, well.
Attack the prime node.
Orb's on the ground over there. Looks like somebody got it. Get this guy out.
Blue core is secure.
That was a nice hit.
Grab your orb.
Okay. Okay, the prime's back up.
I have the orb.
Great. 38 to 40.
Blue core is vulnerable.
Yeah, it's an interesting question how to, it's an interesting, oh god, yeah, I got that great hit in our prime effect on, that's lovely, okay. It's an interesting question how to describe to people how to run the org, you know, it's not incredibly obvious to me how to explain that to them.
I've got the orb.
Well, it depends on the map layout, you see. You know, every map's a little bit different, although there's basically 3 or 4 different models of maps that tend to occur, you know. You got the single path map, you got the double front map, and then you got some of your custom maps that are really weird, like Maelstrom, which you'll never have to worry about because you will never see Maelstrom get played online, although it would be awesome if it ever did. But I'm pretty sure I'm never going to see Maelstrom played online with 50 people, which is what it would require. I mean, you know, seriously, if anyone ever played Maelstrom online, you'd need 25 people on each team. You really would. Go download that map sometime and play it, and you'll see what I mean immediately. So yeah, running the orb, it depends on the map layout, you know. Now on this map, you're generally going to either be running the orb to your prime, to the enemy prime, well, to the center, or to the flood. One of those. Killed him about a half a second too late. Oh, that's alright. No. Ah, too slow. You know, those are the only places you can run into, is the enemy prime, your prime, center, or the flood. Those are the only places you can run the orb, really. Unless you want to be a complete idiot. And which of those you run into depends on the situation on the mini-map. Enemy taking your prime, you need to take it to your prime. But maybe the flood's timing down. Yeah, okay. Well, you might have to make a decision there. You know, if the flood's down to 20 seconds or even 10 seconds or something, and there's no fire on it, well, you might want to take that. You probably ought to take that orb to the flood, even if your prime is going down. Because you might luck out. Maybe your prime won't go down, but if there's no fire on the flood and it's down to 10 or 20 seconds, that flood, your team's going to lose 20 points. That's pretty much all there is to it. I can't believe he managed to jump up there on the system. Maybe he latched on to this. I'm going to get shot right down this way. Is he going to steal it? No, he didn't steal it. Okay. The nuke came in and cleaned him out. That was, Polish, okay. That was nice kill. Okay. It's probably, you see, it starts getting really wordy when you start having to describe your situation. I usually find it easier to describe the things you don't want to do with your, which is things like running to the flood and try to hold the flood for 50 seconds. That's a big one. People often complain about that one. Your team just managed to build the flood and it's down to like 59 seconds or something. No, you don't want to run the orb to the flood and try to hold it for the 50 seconds. Because one, you're not going to do it. You know, you're gonna die before the 50 seconds is up, and then your team's going to lose the flood anyway, and it's a huge waste of time. Meanwhile, you could have been taking the orb to the center or the enemy prime or your prime or something more useful. This is the egregious sin the Kochi logo keeps doing. But there's other things not to do with the flood, you know, like take it to the enemy prime when you've lost the center. It's an obvious one, but it happens. Everybody does that once in a while. It's just from taking your eyes off the mini map for a fraction of a second, because that's all it takes for the mini map to change completely and make what you thought was going on a completely out of date concept.
What a mess.
You have to keep your eye on the mini-map, and everybody forgets to do it once in a while.
I've got the orb.
Okay. Well, we're down to 3 minutes. I think we're going to win this one. Yeah, if I remember correctly, we do. It sure doesn't look like we're owning the map right now, so yeah, it's, obviously we have a really good chance here. Let me see if I can headshot this guy. Probably not. I need to quit trying to do that and get to where I'm going, because that's more important than somebody else going. Okay. So let's see who's defending. Oh, there's that red orb. Let me just cap before he gets over. I didn't have to cap. We already built it. He's going to kill me and claim us. Yeah, he's going to get... No, they got him out. Amazing. Yeah, we're going to end this pretty quick now.
Grab your orb. Red core is under attack.
Okay.
Red core is critical. Attack the enemy prime node. Red core is secure.
Grab this. Yeah. Yeah, we're ahead now. And owning the map. Let me take it to the flood. Yeah, because we're 19 seconds from we're 19 seconds on the flood, and if we hold this flood, we're gonna win this. That's probably what's gonna happen. They generally recommend holding the flood from the balcony, although I tend to go down to the bottom anyway. Here comes the red orb. I need to get in there before you can. Is that gonna do it? Yeah, I think that did it. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're down here.